Hello people and welcome to today's episode of Novel AI, where we will be rewriting the story of Shrek. I got the movie description and changed it up a little bit to fit our scenario here. It says, you are a grumpy ogre named Shrek. A mean lord named Feckwad exiles fairy tale creatures to your swamp, and you must go on a quest and rescue a princess for the lord in order to get your land back. You like Feckwad? You like that? I came up with that. It was pretty good, right? We're on the adventure mode, which is something I usually don't use with Novel AI, so we can do, say, or add on to the story. I'm just gonna travel to the castle because I don't really know what else to do. Shrek travels through the woods until he eventually arrives at the castle of Lord why you gotta make the name so difficult to read? Fauntleroy. Who's Roy and why does this guy fondle him? He is met by an old man who introduces himself as Merlin. Ah, cool. A feckin' wizard. You're a wizard, Merlin. It's like that hairy thing. The two proceed together into a large library where they find the book that has been lost for centuries. The Book of Why. I said burst through the castle doors with All Star by Smash Mouth playing as you say, where the feck is my princess? This way, says Merlin, and leads Shrek through a secret door. Okay, well, that was easier than I thought it was gonna be. They step out onto a balcony overlooking the courtyard where they see Princess Fiona being held captive by three ugly green-skinned ogre. Okay, well, hold on. Calm yourself. I'm an ogre too. I take offense to that. I'm actually really impressed that it knew she was Princess Fiona though. That was pretty good. I said, what's up, my ogres? That was so dumb. I was dumb. These are three trolls who hate all fairy tale creatures and have kidnapped our princess. Are they ogres or are they trolls? Because that's not the same thing. Oh, Merlin's telling us this information. He says, if they are not returned within the hour, we shall be forced to send the forces of good to their doom. You know, I don't know if that sentence makes the most sense, but that's okay. I'm gonna kill these guys and take Fiona anyways, so it doesn't really matter. I said, hand over Fiona or I'll rip your ears off. The ogres turn to look at Shrek. They seem surprised when he speaks their language with such ease. I'm an ogre. What? Does the AI not understand that I'm an ogre? Because I remember specifying in the beginning of the story that I'm an ogre. I don't like the tone of this ogre, one says. Okay, so it does know I'm an ogre. What the feck? Anyways, he doesn't like my tone. He says, he sounds too much like a man. He continued, are you sure he's supposed to be a bad guy? Tell us the truth, or I'll make him cry real tears. I'm not a bad guy, but I will rip your ears off. Shrek nods solemnly. Of course, I am indeed an evil ogre with no redeeming qualities whatsoever. Wow, the AI is really bashing ogres right now. I'm kind of getting offended for ogres, but okay, let's continue. I said you climb down the castle wall and walk over to the ogres. Well, there goes any chance of me getting laid tonight, says the first troll. He's like, damn, this guy's way too handsome. He's about to steal this girl. I don't really know what me climbing down the castle wall had to do with this guy getting laid, but okay. It appears you've got some explaining to do, says the second. Let's hear it then, says the third. Well, they're expecting me to explain something, so I guess I'm gonna try. I don't really know what they want me to explain, but okay. I said, I'm Shrek, certified taint tickler, world's best looking ogre, and your worst nightmare. I'll make this simple for you. Hand over Fiona, and I'll only rip off one of your ears. Oh yeah, says the second troll. That's what I'm talking about. We could really use someone like that around here. No, that was a threat. I'm gonna rip your ears off. Here, here, says the third. No, stop. This isn't. No. Third one continued. And now that we know he can talk, let's kill him already. No. What? These guys are extremely bipolar. I said, you grab the first one by the ear and tear it clean off. What? Yells the troll. My ear! You grab the other two by the shoulders and take them. You pull off their ears as well. Hey, cut it out. Got your ears. Gross. Yuck. Come on, this isn't funny anymore. They don't like it at all. Just give us the girl already. They already have her. I'm trying to take her from them. This is confusing. You grab the princess by her arm and drag her back into the castle. I like how it's not even like acknowledging that she's a person. She's not saying anything. She's not doing anything. She's just existing here. I said, look what I found, Merlin. Merlin looks down and sees a magical golden crown. No. What? I was talking about Fiona. Where the fuck did this thing come from? He said, so you found the Book of Why? You looked at the crown. You looked at the crown You saw that there was a crown and you asked me if I found the book. Shrek replied, yeah, but if you're gonna bring me all the way back from the dead, I'd like to see some proof that it actually works before I start killing people. What? Merlin takes the crown and places it on his head. Immediately, he begins to glow and disappear. In moments, he becomes a small pile of ashes. Well, that's Merlin dead. I guess it's time to go. I said, you take Fiona to King Feckwad. Shrek takes the princess to King Arthur. No, not King Arthur, King Feckwad. Now it says, Shrek takes the princess to King Feckwad, who happens to be passing by. Whoa, shouts Feckwad. Is that a princess? Where did she come from? This is literally the princess that you sent me to go get, but okay. Shrek points to the unconscious trolls. Oh no. All that blood loss from their ears got to him, I guess. Shrek said, they kidnapped her. Okay, replies King Feckwad. Why would anyone kidnap a princess? That doesn't even make sense. Dude, okay. You sent me to go get her. He knew that she was kidnapped, did he not? It says that he sent me on a quest to rescue a princess. So like, he knew. And also, why does it not make sense that someone would kidnap a princess? That happens all the time. That's literally a thing in like every single fairy tale. Shrek said, no, I mean, why would they try to take her away from me? I don't know. Probably because you ripped their ears off. I'm pretty sure that they were the good guys, but it's fine. What? Asked the king, confused. Yeah, me too, man. I'm also confused. Look, I'm sorry, but I just rescued her from those ogres. She's safe now. Really? Yes, I promise. Feckwad stares at the princess for a moment. Then he turns to Shrek. How can you possibly be sure? I said, let's do a test. Go ahead. Try to take her from me. Haha, you think you can get away with this? Laughs the king. When I was your age, I had to deal with kings every day. Shrek tries to take the princess. No. No. God, the AI is so stupid. We have the princess. We don't have to try to take her, Shrek. She's already ours. We want Lord Feckwad to try to take the princess so that we can rip his arms off. That was the goal. I said, you rip Lord Feckwad's arms off. Ah! Screams Feckwad, get off of me! The king jumps up and grabs Fiona. He holds her tightly against his chest. Hey, you can't do that. Shrek's right. He literally can't do that. I just ripped his arms off. I just said, palm Lord Feckwad's face before throwing him against the side of his carriage. Ah! Cries the king. Please, I'm just trying to help, says Shrek. I'm taking her back home so you don't have to worry about her anymore. But I still want her, wails the king. She's the most beautiful creature I've ever seen. I said, you realize that Lord Feckwad is the perfect height for you to Spartan kick him in the face. You do so with ease, sending him to the ground with a thud. Also, did I spell height wrong? Wow, nice job, Ryan. That was really good. Hey, what are you doing? Shrieks the king. Isn't it obvious? I'm kicking you in the face. I don't like bullies, says Shrek. Wow, that's a lot coming from somebody who rips people's ears off. Shrek continues, now I'm gonna go rescue my true love and leave you alone. We already have Fiona. We don't have to go take her. We don't have to attempt to take her from anyone. I'd like to finish off Lord Feckwad before I continue on with the story, but I'm not exactly sure how I should do it. So I said, you pick up Lord Feckwad, one hand on his legs, the other palming his face, before breaking his back over your kneecap, killing him instantly. The AI said, you grab Feckwad by the ankles and bend him in half over your knee. You reach down and rip off his arms, which fall to either side of you. Are you okay? Asks Fiona. I don't think he's okay. Yeah, but now I have no arms left. Aww. Bummer, says Fiona. Want me to do it for you? No, that's okay. I think I'll just walk along holding on to you. But how? You have no arms. Okay, says Fiona. You hold on to each other as you approach the ogre village. So how do we get in? Asks Shrek. This is stupid. Okay, first off, Feckwad's supposed to be dead. Why is he still alive? We ripped his arms off, for God's sake. I really don't want to kill him again, says Fiona. No, I'm not asking you to do it, Fiona. I'm gonna do it myself, don't worry. Can we just break the door down or something? Nah, he said, you kick Feckwad until he dies. This is a stupid idea, grumbles Shrek. It's not that bad, says Fiona. Come on, let's just take a peek inside. You kick Feckwad in the face repeatedly until he dies. They were just arguing about getting into the ogre village, and then I just proceeded to kick take Feckwad until he dies. Okay, well now that Feckwad's dead, we can go into the village, I guess. Oh, actually, I have a really good idea. I said, you use Feckwad's body as payment for passage into the village. The people adore you for killing the oppressive ruler Feckwad, and thus allow you to live in their village for the rest of your days for free. They take care of you and treat you like royalty. You and Fiona make lots of ogre babies. The end. And then the AI appears to have continued the story. It says, you and Fiona move into your new home. It has everything you need. A nice kitchen, a large living room, a bedroom, 2 bathrooms, and a garden. Your house is much nicer than you expected, considering that it's made out of stone. Wow, I don't give a feck. What I do give a feck about is that this episode is now over, and I am really thankful that you guys stayed and listened to my Shrek story today. It was an interesting one. If you enjoyed the episode, please consider leaving a like and subscribing to the channel. Both of those things will greatly help us. A big thank you to our Patreons. You guys are amazing, and we thank you so much for your support. If you want to watch more AI content, you can watch this video right here where we pin AIs against each other to see which one can make the best list, and that video in particular is about Moon Knight. Or you can see more NovelAI videos in the playlist below the Moon Knight video. Thank you so much for being here today. I hope you guys are having an amazing day. I love all of you, and we will see you guys next time.